everybody, this is Sergeant Epic here, and welcome to Ranked episode number 37. That is right, I'm back with another episode of Ranked. I'm excited for this one. There's some good books that were in this haul. This one was really hard to rank because this was a really good haul. No joke. I was only kind of disappointed in one book, which is my least favorite. I was pretty happy with all of these reads. I was a bit disappointed with Darth Vader, but so I wasn't that disappointed. So yeah. Anyway, if you don't know what Ranked is, where I go through the comics from my latest haul, or hauls in this case. This was 3 hauls back now, and I ranked them from my least favorite to my favorite. So, I'm going to get right into it, and I'm going to show you guys the books I have to rank today, and I'm going to show you guys my cover of the week. My cover of the haul. And, yeah, I actually haven't decided what that is, so this should be interesting, huh? Actually, I think I have, but I'm going to show the books off now. I got Secret Empire Underground issue number 1, the one-shot. I got Generations, the Iron one-shot. I got the regular cover and the variants for that one. Yes. I got Jean Grey issue number 5. I got the Uncanny Avengers issue number 26, The Return of the Scarlet Witch. I got Spider-Man issue number 19 with a Marvel vs. Capcom variants. I got The Walking Dead issue number 171, Fear the Princess, with this variant, Dan Panosian variants or whatever. I got Darth Vader issues number 1 through 5, and my cover of the haul is going to go to number 5. That is a beautiful cover. I'm picking up this series now. It's not officially on my pull list yet, but I am picking up the series now. I have issue 6 waiting for me whenever I can get it. I got Generations, the Mighty, Black Bolt issues number 3 and 4. I got Dark Knights, Batman, the Red Death one-shot. I got Deadpool issue number 35 and 36. I got Jessica Jones issue number 11. I got the variant for this one. I have the regular cover now, which is great. I got International Iron Man issue number 2, which is just a random variant, so I'm going to put this to the side now. That was the variants that I got of this haul. Another cool cover though. I got Hawkeye, the Generations, the Archers issue number 1 with the Hetrich variant, which may or may not be 125. That I got for cover price. I don't know. I got Ben Reilly, the Scarlet Spider issue number 6, and I got WWE issue number 7. So we're gonna get right into it today. Also, by the way, stay tuned later on today, because I will later on today because I will be streaming Life is Strange. Probably in the next hour, I'll be streaming it, but it sucks with the timing because at some point I might have to step away from the game for a few minutes. But yeah, it's what happens. But anyway, back to the video at hand. My least favorite of this haul / my number 15 is going to have to go to Uncanny Avengers issue number 26. I'm not saying I didn't enjoy this issue. It was nice to see Scarlet Witch back. I like Scarlet Witch, and the interaction between her and Quicksilver, and her and the rest of the team, and Dr. Voodoo stepping up a bit was cool. Seeing the interaction between Rogue and Human Torch was cool. I just love Rogue in general, so I love seeing her. But I was a bit disappointed. I was a bit disappointed with the end too. I'm not saying I don't like Graviton or anything, but it was whatever. And actually, this book is really starting to feel, with the tone, like a Thunderbolts book, which does make sense because I think the writer Jim Sub, or whatever his name is, was actually the writer on Thunderbolts for he's kind of the guy that was behind I think a big Thunderbolts writer. So yeah, but this is really starting to feel like a Thunderbolts book with the tone and with the team dynamics, really, because I haven't read some Thunderbolts issues. So yeah, not that that's a bad thing, but if you want that dynamic, just bring Thunderbolts back. Which if Thunderbolts does come back, I actually might pick it up, to be honest. But yeah, just happened to be my least favorite. It actually hasn't been my least favorite in a long time, so you know what? I don't feel too bad because it has been my least favorite before the series. But you know what? It's what it is. What it is. At this point, I'm not gonna stop picking the series up. Probably, even if it gets a little bad, I would just like the complete run. I don't know. Maybe I will drop it. It depends. If it gets really bad, I might drop it. But I mean, the Stars and Garters storylines about to start, which you see Wonder Man and Beast like join the team. So I'm excited for that one. So yeah, this is like another 2-part story. So yeah, because the writer can't keep a story arc going. So it's almost like just the Jim Sub books I'm reading right now are just kind of disappointing me because now Uncanny Avengers isn't my favorite. Like isn't the greatest book, and Zombies Assemble isn't the best either. Actually, those have been the two least favorite for these last two ranks. So I mean, I don't know. Moving on though, we're already 6 minutes in, so I gotta really speed this up. Moving on though to number 14, my second least favorite was Secret Empire Underground, issue number 1. I was actually genuinely surprised how much I enjoyed this one. I was really happy with this, and I actually really enjoyed this read. The team dynamics were cool. Mockingbird, I love Mockingbird. Hercules was great. Quicksilver is a fucking dick. Sauron being the kind of film was cool. Those free ladies, that stuff was cool. They were cool characters. I don't know what to say. Just this was a nice one shot, and it tied into Secret Empire pretty nicely. Moving on now to my number 13 is gonna have to be WWE issue number 7. Yet another great read. Most of these were great reads. Wow, this story arc with Dean Ambrose has been great. I can't wait to read WWE issue number 8 when I can pick it up, so I can finish off this second arc of the series. And then I can start the Roman Reigns arc. So yeah, I'm real excited. That's how Dean Ambrose should be written. Next, my number 12 is Generations the Worthy. One shot. And I'm actually going to say, funnily enough, I actually enjoyed the Generations in the order of what I read them, which is the order of the release date. So, yeah. Yeah, this was a good issue, Generations. This was a good one shot. Really enjoyed it. I love Jane Foster. I wish she probably wasn't dying. And I regret not picking up 4 already, but this was a good one. I still have 4 more Generations books to get. But, I mean, I enjoyed this one. It was, I don't know. I actually don't remember a lot of what happened in this issue, but I don't know. Seeing Young 4 was kind of cool, and, you know, whatever. I'm just going to move on now to my number 11, which is the Next Generations, the Archers, issue number 1. This was a really fun read, actually. Seeing Clint and Kate interact was great, especially a younger Clint. That was cool. Seeing all those villains on the island was cool. I kind of met a new character in Eden. That was, for me, that was kind of cool. She seemed like a cool character, at least in the sign. I don't know, just seeing, especially the ending, that was kind of cool, but, you know, whatever. And seeing how badass Bullseye was awesome, too. Moving on, though, to my number 10. We are in the top 10 territory now. It's going to have to be Darth Vader issues number 1 through 5. I was really hoping this would rank higher, but I still really enjoyed these first 5 issues of Darth Vader. Good first volume. Great story. First issue was probably my favorite. I started off real strong. Real good issue. Issue 4 was pretty great from what I remember. 2 and 3 were kind of like the dry points. At least issue 2 was like kind of the driest point of the series so far. Also because I had some interruptions while trying to read. I had to like try to read it like 3 different times. But I mean, I don't know. Sometimes that really does affect these rankings if I get interrupted while reading the book. And this happened to be the last thing I read of this haul too. And that's also really disappointing that this is my number 10 out of 15. Because usually the last book ends up being in the top like 3 or 4. So it's kind of disappointing that Darth Vader isn't ranked that high, but it was still a good read, and I'm not upset that it was the last fin I chose to read because I was excited to read it, and it still paid off. It was a tiny bit disappointing, but it still paid off. It was a good read. So yeah, but now I'm gonna move on to my number 9. And my number 9 is going to be Jean Grey, issue number 5. I can see myself possibly dropping this series in the future, but with the Phoenix Resurrection event coming in December and the Legacy kicking off, in this series with issue number 8, I won't be dropping it anytime soon, but I'm saying it could get dropped in the future, possibly next year. I don't know how long this is gonna go. So far, so good. This is actually probably my second favorite issue, or possibly even my favorite issue of the series so far. I'd say issue number 3 with Namor was my favorite. This is probably my second favorite issue. I love that Psylocke was in this issue, and I loved them exploring Jean's psychic abilities and how she can create psi weapons, and that was quite cool. Sometimes the way this series is going, it strikes some gold material, and sometimes it just has a bit of a rough spot. But I'm going to see this series through for now. So yeah, still really excited to pick up the next 2 issues before Legacy, and I'm really excited for Legacy to kick off in this series. So yeah, but now I'm going to move on to everybody's favorite Merc with my number 8, and that is Deadpool, with the last 2 issues of the all-new, all-different Marvel run. Issue 35 and 36. Both were great issues. Great way to end up off the Secret Empire tie-in. With 36, it was nice to see the Strife story come back into play, and seeing all the stuff set up for Deadpool with these last 2 issues for the future of Deadpool, and how Deadpool's going to be a bit more evil now, even though he doesn't really want to be. Seeing his family, having separated himself from his family, his daughter, was interesting, and seeing a new artist in issue 36 was cool, and I loved the new art on the book. I was actually planning on ranking this higher first, but I decided, because it's actually one of the least fresh books in my mind from this high up. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna move on though now to my number 7, which is gonna be everybody's favorite indie book. Well, that's a big assumption, but I mean, it's one of the best indie books. You can't really argue that, can ya? It is The Walking Dead, issue number 171, Fear of the Princess. We get introduced to the character that is Princess, and she's pretty cool. She's almost like a female Negan, except for the swearing, but she is kind of like really crazy, and well, not as evil, I guess, also, so far that we know. But yeah, interesting character. Great issue, A+. And that's all I have to say. And I'm going to move on now to my number 6, which is going to be the continuing a great saga that is Dark Knight's Metal. And this is going to be Batman the Red Death. What a great one-shot. Holy shit. This was cool, seeing these evil Batman in action. Wow. This one took the Flash's powers. Holy shit. Cool stuff. What can I say? It was a great story. Holy shit, the emotions are real in these one-shots also. Actually, this is actually, out of the 2 one-shots, this is my least favorite that I've read. I actually like the Murder Machine a bit more than this one. Holy shit, the Murder Machine was great. But this one was awesome. I wasn't expecting this one to be topped, but it somehow was. And Dark Knight's Metal just keeps getting better. What can I say? Moving on now, though, to my number 5, it is going to have to be Ben Reilly, The Scarlet Spider, issue number 6. This series seemingly continues to be ranked highly in these episodes of Ranked. This one will not be dropped anytime soon. I don't think I will ever drop this one, to be honest, unless I'm having serious financial problems. Because, yeah, I love Ben Reilly and Spider-Man and characters in general. So I really try to pick up all the Spider-Man stuff I can that interests me enough to do so. And this is one of the best Spider series out there right now. Because, I mean, there are quite a few, but this is actually probably, like, the second best one. I would probably say Miles' series is the best, and then this one might be the second best. And I don't know which one it goes after between Spectacular and Amazing. I'm actually really behind with Spectacular right now. I'm 2 issues behind. and issue 3 comes out in not this week but next week, I think. So yeah, I'm seriously behind on Spectacular Spider-Man right now. I haven't read it in a couple months, so yeah. Great issue though. Speaking of the Red Death, we get another Red Death in the form of an actual character that has like death abilities, and who's a redhead. And spoiler, at the end of the issue, Kane dies? Question mark? Question mark? What even? I actually kind of know what happens, but like, I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys, and it is really interesting to read. If you're not picking up Ben Reilly, I seriously do recommend, if you are a Spider-Man fan, and I don't know, if you like Ben Reilly especially, I don't know why you're not picking this up. I mean, it is a bit of a different Ben Reilly, a more damaged Ben Reilly, but it's still Ben Reilly, and it's really interesting. This series is really good, so you should be picking it up. And also, spoiler alert, the little girl dies in this issue. Oh shit. Yeah. Moving on now to my number 4. It is gonna be, I'm contemplating changing my rankings completely. Screw it. No, I'm just gonna keep my original rankings. I'm gonna say it is Generation Z Iron one shot, and this is actually, I don't know if I could say that. This is tied for my favorite. It's hard to decide one for sure. This is tied with my favorite Generations with the Phoenix one. This is a really good. This is what I'm looking for from Generations. And this one was also different because Riri travels to the future, and we didn't travel to the past, we traveled to the future. And it was really cool. This is a time where Tony Stark's Sorcerer Supreme, which has been teased in Infamous Iron Man, and I don't know, just the callbacks to the other series, plus the art was awesome in this book. I kind of wish that we could have art like that more often. Like, if we get an Ironheart book at some point, I would kind of like this to get this type of art. I think that would be pretty cool. Wow, the story was great. Seeing an over 100-year-old Tony was interacting with Riri was awesome, and just great stuff all around. But I'm gonna move on now to my number 3, which is actually gonna be Jessica Jones issue number 11. I actually at first had the Spider-Man here, but I switched them last night while I was ranking. Jessica Jones has not been in this low ranking in a long time. It's usually my number 1, but this time it's taking a back seat. Great issue. What can I say? I love Jessica Jones, and this comic is one of the best ones out there right now. I don't know what to say about this series anymore. Second last part of the Maria Hill story, Secrets of Maria Hill, whatever. We got a cool story inside a story with a classic throwback to like the classic Nick Fury issues, but with Maria Hill, and that was cool. The suspense is real in the series right now, and yeah. Anyway, though, I'm gonna move on to my number 2, which will refill my number 1. I kind of already gave it away, right? My number 2, I got Black Bolt and Spider-Man left. My number 2 is Spider-Man. Holy shit! That means Black Bolt is my number 1. You guys probably didn't see that coming, now, did ya? Spider-Man issue number 19, great issue of Spider-Man, focused on Ganks and Spider-Man's relationship. It was, some might say this is a filler issue, but it really wasn't. We got C-Tomb, Hammerhead, go get like an upgrade to make him his best self for a temporary time, from the tech lady who had quite the design. This is a really good issue with a lot of down-to-earth emotions in it. And, you know, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But it is time. It's that time of the video where we talk about my number 1 of the haul. And that was Black Bolt, issues number 3 and 4. And I'm being super serious right now. If you are not reading Black Bolt, please, I really recommend you go pick it up. It is legitimately one of the best. It's in my top 3 series I'm reading right now. It's actually, and it's in my top two Marvel series since I mostly read Marvel. It's between, my favorite is between Jessica Jones and Black Bolt, and I actually legitimately think Black Bolt might be my favorite Marvel series right now. I'm not sure. I can't really say it's better than Jessica Jones right now. Actually, I kind of think I could, but I'm not going to. I'm going to say those two are pretty equal right now. Generation Gone is probably my favorite series I'm reading right now. But yeah, see, legitimately though, this is one of the books you should be picking up. Please, if you have not given this book a try, it might sound iffy. It's like, oh, it's Black Boy. I mean, can it really be that good? Please, I recommend if you're a semi fan of the Inhumans from any point, or you've always liked Black Bolt but you're just not sure, I really do recommend you pick this up. This is legitimately, like I said, one of my favorite reads right now that's out there, and one of my favorite reads of 2017 so far. Even though it's actually almost over now, like 2.5 more months to go. Legitimately, the writing is so great, the art is so awesome, and fits so well with the tone in the series itself. And I just don't want to see this book end, so all the people that can be reading this, that would be great, because I would hate for this book to get canceled, because it is genuinely an incredible experience, and especially issue number 4, which has been the best issue of the run so far. I have read issue number 5. Issue 5 is a close second probably, but this series just keeps getting better. Issue 4 was awesome, and seeing this Absorbing Man and Black Bolt having their interactions and kind of getting emotional, having deep talk stories, it was really good, especially seeing Absorbing Man as a softie that he can be. I'm just going to end this video now, though, before I just ramble about Black Bolt forever. Although, that would be great, because Black Bolt deserves recognition, and I don't care what anybody says. This is one of the best fucking reads out there right now. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe, especially comment, and even share if you'd like to. I would love to see your thoughts on some of these books, especially Black Bolt. If any of you out there have read Black Bolt, leave a comment and tell me what you think. If you haven't read Black Bolt, I recommend at least get the first issue. Just try the first issue. I got hooked pretty quick, but I mean, this first full arc in itself was just really good. But yes, like I said, I'm ending the video now, so do all that stuff like I said before. And anyway, guys, also actually click the annotations, click the cards to your left on the screen. You should get a link on the bottom card to the all new comic haul and ranked playlist, so you can watch past episodes, you can watch past comic hauls and episodes of ranked, to go along with the comic hauls, since they do go along hand in hand. And then you can also watch on the top card should lead to the next comic haul after the comic haul that this ranked was based off of. This was number 37, so you guys should get a card to my only comic haul number 38, which I know has has the next issue of Generation Gone, and it has the Batman Murder Machine one shot, just for a couple examples. So yeah, if you want to do that, click those. Also, you can click the subscribe card on the top right corner, or close to it, to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed already, I would truly recommend, if you enjoy these videos, that you subscribe. Really shows your support to me. So yeah, but anyway, guys, like I already said, I'll see you all in the next video. Sorry for making this so long, and peace out. Bye. Also, it's my birthday today. While I'm recording this, fun fact, it's going to be in the title of my stream that I do later on, to be honest. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, I'll see you on the next video, and peace, like I already said. Bye.